I'm in the Lake District with
Stuart
and
Jen.
When I eat my dinner, I always like to have my favourite food first so I don't miss out. And I use that philosophy on days out as well. So, we started by hiring an electric boat to cruise on Windermere for a couple of hours.
it's a bit bumpy. Oh! Oh! You having fun?
I like it. It's fun.
Look at that battery bank.
You're doing a good job.
Can you believe that they call a family meeting on me? Boy, you're out of your mind.
Oh, there's a castle.
Where?
Castle straight ahead.
Where?
In the trees. To the
Nope.
left of it.
Nope.
No, straight ahead.
Do you know what you're doing with your life? I should be putting all the focus in. What I changed, baby, I'm
Whatever that is nice. Really nice. Probably my favorite.
Oh, fuck me! Oh. I told you we came in the other way. Oh, shit!
Was that actually a rock? Yeah. Oh god. That one. Any flares?
Honestly, I get in one little crash and my Jen got scared. She said, "I'm driving the boat back to base."
I got this. I got this.
Doesn't look like you got it.
I'll take over and get us back. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it
I'll show you how it's done.
Next on the agenda was a ride on an open-top bus.
Cool kids at the back of the bus.
I actually Londoner goes up Boston Lake District.
After that terrible ordeal, I cheered myself up by thrashing the others at Crazy Golf.
Thank you, thank you.
London girl
Thank
takes
you,
it.
thank you.
That was an honourable victory.
Then we headed back to the lake for another boat trip. We'd let someone else take the wheel this time. Oh, this is pleasant and peaceful.
Top gun moment there.
Oh, did I mention that the RAF practice their flying over Windermere, so every couple of minutes there's a roar from the fighter jets overhead.
Oh, there's a castle!
Oh.
Day one draws to a close.
Oh, we just had a really nice evening in the pub, and they allow camping in your vans overnight for a tenner, so that's what I'm doing tonight. It seems that loads of pubs and car parks and whatnot around here do that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to get set up and I'll let you know in the morning how it is. I'm back in Bowness. I can't really decide what I want to do today. I had a rough plan that I would do like a big walk today and stay another night and then do some more chilled out touristy things on the third day. But now I don't know if I'm really in the mood to do a big walk. And also I don't know if I'm keen to stay for 3 days. I was away last week, only back home for 1 day. And I'm away again after this trip. So if I do the 3 days, I won't even have a full day at home. My plan is go and have some breakfast and see if I can think a bit more clearly after that. Okay, we have a plan.
Welcome to the world of Beatrix Potter, an interactive museum themed on the best children's author of all time. The experience starts with a film, and then you're led through this magical world of dioramas, bringing to life the characters from Potter's 23 books, the most famous, of course, being Peter Rabbit. Beatrix Potter moved to the Lake District in 1905, and many of her works were inspired by the area. She bought up lots of land to prevent it being built on, and when she died, she left most of it to the National Trust. This is one of the best museums I've ever been to. It was small, but so good. If you're a Beatrix Potter fan, I highly recommend it. If not, this next activity might be more for you. I'd have found any excuse to get back on a boat, and this was a great one. They sell a combined ticket for the boat and the steam train. The cruise to the Lakeside and Haverthwaite Railway takes 35 minutes from Bowness and takes in the south side of Windermere, England's largest natural lake. It's over 11 miles long, a mile wide at its widest, and up to 220 feet deep. As you arrive at Lakeside, the train is waiting to take you along the 3-mile route to Haverthwaite. There's one intermediate stop at Newby Bridge Halt. Originally a branch line of the Furness Railway running from Ulverston, the line closed in 1965 and reopened as a heritage railway in 1973. I decided to have a little explore around Haverthwaite rather than heading straight back. The station has a cafe and gift shop, and they were really bigging up their woodland walk, so I decided to give that a go. At the top of the hill is a viewing point. In the distance is Ulverston, and I want you to remember this view for later. That was the end of the railway's woodland walk, so I carried on along the public footpath for a while. It was a pleasant enough walk, but soon time to head back to the station. We didn't do the railway yesterday because Stu said there wasn't much of a view from the train, and I'm inclined to agree with him. But a steam train is still a steam train, and I'm glad I did it. It's 18 minutes from one end of the line to the other, and lots of services are timed to connect with the boats. There's the car ferry that goes across Windermere. I think I might be a bit in love with the Lake District, and I've already made a big list of things to do when I come back. It's almost time to go home, but before I do, I want to show you one more thing. Why have I taken you to some random industrial estate, I hear you ask? Have you guessed yet? I reckon you could take me anywhere in the world and I'd find a canal. Welcome to the Ulverston Canal. Ulverston is a small town in Cumbria, just south of the Lake District National Park. The canal is 2 kilometres long, completely straight, and with only one lock into the sea at Morecambe Bay. Remember, a few minutes ago I told you to remember the view from the railway walk. That is what you were looking at. The John Barrow Monument, known locally as the Hode. It's 100 foot tall and looks like a lighthouse. However, there was never a light inside, but it could function as a lighthouse if needed. This was at the request of one of the funders of the project, Trinity House. I explain who they are in my last video about London's only lighthouse. The Hode even has its own lighthouse keeper who opens the monument to the public on certain days. You'll know it's open because they fly a flag from the top. The canal opened in 1796 and closed in 1945. It isn't connected to the rest of the canal network. It was built because Ulverston was declared a port in 1774, which was basically a bit of a tax dodge for transporting goods. This is the old railway bridge by the looks of it. The first bridge we passed is where the trains still run today. There used to be a passenger ferry from Ulverston to Liverpool. Ulverston was the birthplace of comedian Stan Laurel, and the town is twinned with Harlem in Georgia, the birthplace of his comedy partner Oliver Hardy. There's a Laurel and Hardy museum in Ulverston. This is the one and only lock on the canal, out into Morecambe Bay. Do you know what? This is a perfect end to a really, really good trip. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again very, very soon.